Hey, this video is going to be about if you're struggling with the abundance mindset. Watch this video. I'm going to talk about a struggle I had just within the last 2 years with an abundance mindset, and that might be exactly the type of feeling you're going through right now with dating or confidence. So, hopefully, this can be of a lot of value to you when I talk about my own struggles and how I kind of built my way past that. And this video is actually inspired by my man, Eric, from the VIP Gold. He's in the membership. This is like a private thing where it's more advanced. So there's more advanced psychology. There's more of like sexual texting, sexting, sex moves in the bedroom, all the stuff that is really, really deep that I want to know that I can trust a guy and they've been through a lot of this course already before giving these like really dark secrets away. So Eric's in there and he had this comment on a video in there called what to do. Let me see it here. Oops. All right, I'm pulling it up. Anyway, it was what to do when a girl and you have a bad hookup. So that was a question I answered about if you have a hookup. Well, it doesn't matter. It was in VIP Gold, and I'm just going to read the small part of his. He had this great long comment talking about kind of his journey of what he's learned since he's been in the VIP membership. I don't know. He's been in here for maybe 5, 6, 7 months. I don't know, Eric, how long yet. But anyway, he summed it up beautiful, exactly what I hope every guy gets out of this, which is this abundance mindset. And he realized that it's not just about techniques, it's about deeper stuff, self-confidence, and having that abundance mindset to kick butt in all sorts of life, to see opportunities that you didn't see before. And so just as a quick sum up, this is the last part of what he said. It was, that's what this VIP membership has given me, not just great skills and tricks with women, but the thirst for the abundance mindset you need to crush life. Thanks, Adam. Life's waiting. Go kill it, guys. So Eric, thank you for that comment. I'm going to print it out and keep it in my little notebook I keep whenever I have success stories, because that's what lights me up. I struggle with the abundance mindset, of course, when I first started dating. And there's this quote I heard from, I think, The Millionaire Mind. It's a book by Harv Eker. And he said, every master was once a disaster. And so when I first started learning this confidence dating stuff, I was a disaster. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to do anything. I just had to, I felt like I was like a phony just faking stuff. And that was 10 years ago. So I have zero fears with anything with women anymore. But to those of you that do have these fears of seeing like all these opportunities, the abundance mindset that Eric's talking about, here's how you might be able to relate to me, or I can kind of come down and take myself back and see through your eyes again, because the abundance mindset is not just in dating, it's in life, in finances, money. And 2 years ago, when I started this business, I was a second grade teacher, public school teacher. I was making, when I started, $32,000 a year. And then I got my master's degree. I was making $38,000 a year, and every year I'd make like $400 more. And you cap out at like $60,000 or whatever if you teach for 30 years. So my mindset, I did not see the abundance mindset for money. I literally thought I sacrificed money. I thought I would never be rich for getting to live out my passion and being able to do what I love to do, which was to teach and be around these awesome kids all day. And what it took for me was books. That's how I got started on seeing the abundance mindset of finances. So I thought I was going to be stuck just moving up that little ladder of public school teacher, never going to be rich. And what happened was, it was baby steps. And here was my first baby step. I read this book called Millionaire Mind. I have it. I read it every single year. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, right there, by Harv Eker. My dad gave it to me. And it was about finances, and it was my first time hearing about finances in like a game sort of way, like I could get better at them. And it mentioned real estate. So in my head, as a public school teacher, I thought the only way that it could make sense for me is, oh, maybe I could buy a rental property, save up, and purchase a piece of real estate, and that's how I could make money and kind of expand. So I was going to take the slow approach and slowly build up in real estate. So I read a bunch of books. I started saving 10% of every paycheck into an account for real estate. So this was my first move of seeing the abundance mindset. Just like in dating or confidence, your first move might come from one of these videos, but it will come. And this is what Eric has been keep leveling up in his own mindset. So I think of it like an onion, right? So I thought, okay, $38,000 a year, that's all I'll get. And then I peeled back an onion. I was like, wait a second, I could do real estate. So I saved up 10%. I finally got enough for a down payment, and I bought a rental property. So now I'm thinking, great, now I made my first move. This is great. Long term, I'll be a little bit better off. That was the first step. Then I started to get so excited about this new mindset. I kept exploring like I do with everything. And I read this book, which you might have heard of. I heard so many people talk about Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And this is what a lot of people have said, like, changed their whole outlook on. And like, I have all through the pages, it would just, it was mind blowing to me. All these things I was learning. This started to make me go, whoa, I could actually start my own business. And that brought back all these stories that guys in college and guys throughout the last few years of my life would literally like ask me for advice on dating or texting, especially because my friends knew that I started to get really, really good at that because I had gone in such a crazy deep dive in college and just kept reading book after book and took courses and went through memberships like you're in right now. And anyway, when I saw that, I immediately go, wow, that is exactly, I love to teach. I love women. I know I can help guys. I help guys all the time. I can help more guys. So I took my first step 2 years ago into starting my own business. Now, what I thought was that if I have great texting advice or great dating advice, that I just have to just say, oh, okay, guys, hey, here's this advice, and people will come to me. That's what I thought, right? That I was still in this little piece of the layer of the onion. But I started that next step. I started to see a new opportunity. Well, what turns out to be the case is you can have great ideas, but now you have to learn how to market. You have to learn how to write emails. You have to give stuff away for free so people trust you. You have to do all these other things that I would have had no idea about. So I started reading business books. And I just kept on upgrading my mindset. But from 2 years ago, I never thought I could make money besides being a teacher. And now I have this business and it's so much fun. I get to do what I love and work my own schedule. So let's flash forward to some more things. This is one thing I did. Affirmations, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. It's basically where you talk to yourself like, I am rich, I have unlimited opportunities, and literally have to fill your mind with positive self-talk. I did this stuff because I did not have the abundance mindset. This is stuff that I've done for the last 2 years until my business started taking off. But this is how I approach this with dating too. So wherever you're at, every master was once a disaster. So let's fast forward to other things. I went to Tony Robbins. I spent $600, went to a 4-day event, and I thought this was the best money I've ever spent. Tony Robbins. Now, this is funny because some people go, Tony Robbins is a crook. He's just, teaching a cult following and all this stuff. I went to this and I've studied enough psychology, enough confidence, enough all of these skills and all these things that I've been learning about throughout my whole life on teaching. I saw a master in action. This guy is the real deal. But I could go to that same seminar that I thought was mind-blowing. I walked on fire and all that stuff. And there were other people that were going, he's a phony, he's a fake, because they were not ready to see how much value he was providing. I was ready because I had read all these other great self-development books, so I realized he was teaching the best stuff. But these other people weren't ready for it, so they weren't ready for that new opportunity. I was. So you just kind of level up slowly, but it gets better and better, and that's what I had to do with finances. I used to every day write, I remember writing down in my notebook like a little over a year ago, my ebook has sold 100 copies, and it hadn't sold 100 copies yet. This was just, remember, I was just learning all this new stuff. And so I look at that, and I look back now and I've sold thousands of ebooks. But literally just a little over a year ago, I was literally trying to trick myself, like positive self-talk, like I've sold 100 ebooks. And I hadn't done that yet. I think I'd maybe like sold like 50 or 70 at that point. And then it just kept taking off. But again, baby steps. I didn't see the opportunities, but they kept. Life throws you a challenge, and then if you meet that challenge, you get another one. But every time you do it, you grow. So the people that see a challenge and they back away, they don't grow. They just stay the same. But if you keep finding these challenges, you go boom. You're going to think, oh, I've got it all figured out with the dating thing. And then a girl will say something to you and you're like, I don't know what to do. Well, now that's going to stick in your head and you're going to go, okay, that's a challenge that I want to figure out how to do that better. So you keep leveling up, you keep growing, you're going to be able to respond to every situation, and you'll see the abundance mindset start opening up for you in your dating life. I'm talking fast because I'm excited. So if it's hard to hear, I apologize. But anyway, so this abundance mindset is something that I so recently went through with my own business and finances, but that was the same journey I went on through when I was first learning confidence in dating stuff. I had all these insecurities. Think about even doing my YouTube channel. It took me a while to make a YouTube channel because I have the same fears as everyone else. I didn't want to go, oh, I'm going to put out this dating advice and I'm going to see people that are going to like look at that and judge me for it because I used to be this sweet second grade teacher and now I'm teaching guys how to get girls. I had those same struggles, but I had to slowly build on that. I started with Instagram and I got more comfortable. That's the way to do it. And Eric, thank you for that comment. Guys, when you get to VIP Gold, you'll see that comment. You'll see all the other videos. And again, the abundance mindset, it's like an onion. Just slow. You will keep on progressing, and then you'll look back and you'll realize how far you've come. But in the midst of it, you're going to keep having challenges. But every time you attack those challenges, you literally get stronger. You know when they say everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger? That's like one of those cliche lines that now I understand and I love it. But anyway, I'm running out of space on my Mac right now. I have to clean it up. So I'm going to end this video. This is if you're struggling with the abundance. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe. Peace.